Hi, this is my Module 5 application discussion. What of the various perspectives of stakeholder relationships is most useful for us to better understand what is going on? I think adequacy of information, which is part of downward communication, is useful to understanding where this case went wrong. Page 209 defines adequacy of information as whether or not the information being communicated is sufficient to satisfy a requirement or need for information in the workplace. Information was communicated from the top down, but there was no reasoning attached to it. Sorry, I lost my spot. Which didn't fulfill the need for information. The memo created more problems and questions, which, if management had taken the time to determine what they needed to know before informing everyone about the lone labor project, they could have also found a more appropriate channel for communicating the information downward, such as a meeting instead of memos. Does shifting perspectives from managers to employees cause us to ask different questions or prioritize things differently? Shifting perspectives would help in this situation. Management really was looking at it from what is best for the organization. Even keeping the employees on payroll is beneficial because it keeps the employees from moving to a competitor. Then the discussion turns to the employees. Whereas from the employee perspective, you think of the problems and concerns this plan would cause them. Just a few of the concerns mentioned in the case study were transportation, being in a position where they know nothing about what they're supposed to be working on, and disrupting family schedules. Would a network analysis be useful? Yes, network analysis would be helpful, as the text states on 249. Network analysis is the process whereby researchers attempt to determine both the formal and informal communication networks that exist within an organization. Then identify at least 3 different perspectives through which you can best understand communication in this case. Explain the perspectives and explain what you believe it would help or how you believe it would allow us to better understand this case. Finally, explain why. I mentioned downward communication. The next would be upward communication. Howard mentions that he wants the company to be family-oriented and show the employees that he trusts them by deciding the program without any employee representation. The option of upward communication was cut out, which shows that he doesn't, or at least to the employees would show he doesn't trust them as much because he didn't look to them for suggestions on what would be best. Thank you.